农历新年
农历新年
Date
新年快樂 Lunar New Year is really the time when the entire family comes together. Hong Kong is a bustling city and everybody, and also like our homes aren't huge. So it's one of the very few moments in the entire year when it's just tradition that the entire family comes together. And it's the only time that I get to see all of my cousins together. I know there are actually like a lot of specific traditions you're supposed to do, but the big thing we do is just kind of like pig out and like feast with our family. A lot of our extended family that is in Taiwan would fly into Shanghai, and there'd be like 20, 30 of us all living under one roof. It would be like a huge, massive sleepover. So it was really fun. Really big emphasis on family and food.
One of my favorite like treats to have, it's a pineapple tart, which I thought was universal, but I realized it's not. So I have like a soft toy pineapple tart. It looks like that. Yeah, and it's one of my favorite treats. Basically like the crust is like, it's like a butter crust, and then like the pineapple thing is here.
During this time, we do a lot of ancestor worshiping, a lot of offering. We do a lot of offerings to deities and our ancestors to ask for blessing and to ask for health and wealth in the upcoming year. We make a lot of food. We make a full spread of food, right, with different items. And then we have them at our altar to sort of have it as an offering to our ancestors and deities who we are asking for blessings. So the idea is that, you know, whatever food that we're consuming, we can also make the offering to them so that they can also spiritually consume the food.
The younger generations would come up to the older generations and they would say like, where's this prosperity and good wishes? And anybody who's married would basically be giving out like little red pockets filled with money. And usually like the little kids would be really, really happy with like all their different red pockets and would be really wholesome. And that's usually like at the very center of New Year's celebration.
In terms of like how we're celebrating this year, I think it's very different because we can't cross borders. For a lot of the people in Singapore, most of us have some sort of family that lives in Malaysia. So a lot of us would travel to Malaysia during the Lunar New Year season. But this year, that's not possible.
Taiwan people like love to travel out of Taiwan into like different countries and cities. Chinese New Year is usually one of the biggest breaks you get. So people normally would travel, but obviously people don't want to do that right now in Taiwan. So there's a lot more like traveling within Taiwan. And that's, to my knowledge, still very like feasible, open, and still like easy to do. I'm just really grateful and lucky that I was able to be in Taiwan during this time because like one, my family, my extended family's here. So it's always really good to see them. But I guess second, comparative to other places, Taiwan has done really well with COVID. So I was able to like see my family, with my family, and go to restaurants with them.